back with the next installment, the next episode, hey, of the 3D printer build. And we're just looking at where we left off. I know I was working on this motor, the Y motor, getting the holes opened up for it. So that's kind of where I'm at now. We're just going to go ahead and work on trying to get this assembled. I had to drill out some of these holes to make it fit, which is fine. I got some screws. I think I kind of left off at the Z pieces. That's why I have them here. There's a left and a right. We'll go through the manual, but I wanted to get these screws in here. Oh boy. Wait. Oh, there's only 3 screws, I think?
There's 4.
No, there's 4. There's 4. We're just kind of in a not so great place. I don't know if I finished drilling this or not. I don't remember. Why would I have put it back in here if I wasn't done with it? You can see. Okay. Well, what are we gonna do here? I really would like to I guess we're gonna need to take it out and then take this bracket out so that I can make sure that it fits 100%, because I'm not feeling it at the moment. T-nuts will stay in there because they're the kind that don't fall out. So yeah, the number one thing here is, you know, you can't put this together as an assembly because you need to put this bracket on first, because you need to put these screws on, so you can't do that. But we can make sure that it fits. Let's see, here's the motor. It looks like, I feel like it's going to work, but maybe it won't. Again, this isn't super critical because it just holds these pieces in place. You know, the tension and all that's done by this other piece here on the front. So as long as we have everything we need, we should be good. Just trying to get it all to line up. Like I said, I think this is where I left off last time. That one's in. Yeah, see? So, it is just slightly off.
Was it to the left?
Yeah, we gotta like go up and to the right a little bit on this hole. It just depends on which one we put in, right? We'll have to fix the hole that isn't quite right. It's just not allowing. One of these holes is not quite aligned. So we'll find a drill bit here. Over here. Drill bit. Now, I already kind of drilled these with one of these drill bits. I think it was either the 5/32 or the 9/64. Yeah, it was the 5/32. So I got my drill. And I said it was this bottom corner. We'll go up. bit. Let's see if that works. Some of the screws came off. Okay, so like this, like this. We'll do the corners. We'll try this one, and then we'll try this one, and then. Oh gosh, my nose itches. Oh, I hate that. It's like intense itch. Let's see if we can get these 4 screws in here now. I don't know why these are so seemingly off. Okay. Alright, we got all 4 screws in there. They're all held in there. So I know they'll go in. Just a little bit extra. All it took was just a little bit of extra drilling in one corner. I don't know why these holes are off, but every other piece of this has been on 100%. So.
Wait, can we just keep that on there and just install the...
No, because you gotta get behind this screw.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I said you can't put it together in this assembly, because
Yeah, that's right.
it's the screw is behind the motor. So we have to kind of align it. Okay. All right. This is the fun part. Okay. All right. And then, where did I put those black screws? I thought I put them right. Oh, thanks. All right. We have to tip this on its side, I think. Yeah, just hold that. Okay. Oh, I guess we got an extra one in there. Interesting. I don't know what that's for. Extra pieces. Yeah, sit this way. Okay. So now we can, yep, so now we can bring it back down. And then we'll put this in. And the reason I'm doing it this way is we can't put it in 100%, but I do need to make sure that I'm just going to put one in, and then it has to line up with the belt where we're putting the table, the hotbed. Okay, so now also kind of have to see, so this is going to have to kind of move, but like here and here, and then so we're going to have to take up the slack in here, but we want to temporarily, you know. Wow, we're like, oh, I hit you with the. This bracket is kind of hitting over here. Okay, so that's loose.
Yeah, we were having trouble with that too. And where it was supposed to be.
Yeah, but if I move it, I don't need all that room, but I just kind of push this back so it won't really affect anything, I think. We're just going to have to tweak it, but I'm going to call that good enough right here. Let's actually, if we tip this over. Okay, let go. I think we might be off on our angle there a little bit, but right like there. And then we tighten this up. This is gonna be interesting because will I have enough room to take this out? Yeah, I think so. Alright, everybody. So, okay, good. Then I can get to this. That was the whole thing, is I gotta get to this third screw here, right? Because it's loose. So now we're gonna tighten that up. Tighten that one up. I guess we're gonna tighten these up too. Okay. This piece may still need to move just a little bit, but we'll figure that out. I'm just trying to get this set up. Alright. So now we need to put the motor in. Right? The Y motor. And this will be hella fun. We might have to actually get some Allen wrenches. I don't know, these drivers may be too long. We'll see. We'll start it. We'll find out. We'll do that one. This is the trickiest one to get to, this bottom corner. There we go. We got it licked, everybody. Just gonna okay. That was the worst one. Now we can come in here and tighten the rest of these up. Alright. This one. Okay. First motor's locked into position. Alright. So now let's just move this off to the side here. We'll take the drill bit off. So he stabs himself walking by. What's next? I think that's why I left it here. Attach Z motors, right? So I've got the Z motor brackets there. So there's a left and a right. You can tell because there's two holes to the outsides. That's where the guide rods go. So this is a left, and then the other one will look like this with the holes offset to the right, right? Like this. So now we need the two Z motors. They should be in there.
There's one Z.
One Z. Oh, and we need a 3mm, no, bigger. We need an Allen wrench set for these 8 screws. That's why I put these over here. Let me see where I have my Allen wrenches. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, these are 5mm bolts, and they've got bigger heads. Let's see, this is a 4.5. No, I think it's probably a 4. Yep. So now we have to bolt the piece up in here, but we're gonna make sure that it fits. Oh no. So these pieces go to the rails. That's where we left. Okay, so we got these 4 bolts to go into the rail, and then we got the 4 screws to hold this in. So
aren't they shown over here on the sides?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that's what I'm saying, but I wanted to make sure that these actually fit. I didn't try them on the rail, so we're gonna need some of the slide-in nuts. Remember that was like where we left off, was sliding in some nuts. Oh, how did these come? I guess we must have never set these.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that'll... Yeah, because these can still move a little bit. I think the last time see? Oh, wow. You can see that this corner's loose. Well, we're going to have to fix that.
Probably from the bottom up. And then...
Let's see here. This is going to be... Oh, this thing's totally loose. I thought we did this one. Because now this... It's like this has to move. Yeah, these are all supposed to be tight. That one wasn't tight at all. I mean, that one was mostly tight. This one wasn't tight at all. Okay, let go. Alright. And this one too?
Mm-hmm.
How did we miss this? I do not know. Everybody. How do we miss this? This one's not too bad to get to. I wonder if they're all like that. Hold on a minute. They're a little loose. I don't know how they got all the way loose. Okay. Now I can go ahead and lift this back up. Yeah, I wondered before why it was moving. It shouldn't have been moving. It was the flex, you know, even without this top piece on, it shouldn't be flexing a whole lot. This should have been all stiff. It's all right. We just didn't get to it. Okay, so we need 4 nuts to go in this side and in this side. So now we can kind of this off to the side here. And then we're going to, here it is. I don't know where these are going to need to be.
I guess somewhere lower.
It's just a little bit higher than, I don't know, it looks like it's somewhere above the rail slightly, like here-ish. Does that look? It's just sticking up just a little bit from the rail, like this, about this. Oh, maybe they're right at the bottom.
Yeah, I guess they do.
Excuse me.
I guess they do. Bless you. I guess they do look like that, right?
Well, we'll get them close and we'll figure it out. I just didn't know where to start here because I didn't know where it was supposed to be. Okay, there's one. Here's two. Those are fitting nicely. Yeah, these are fitting good. So the holes are lined up with the rails. That's why I said, like, most of this is pretty good. I was kind of surprised by the Y-axis motor bracket was a little, I mean, and maybe the Z is going to be too. I mean, I just want to see how this is going to fit. And then we'll figure it out.
Using these, right? Yeah.
Why is this spinning and... Oh, I'm like, why is this spinning and spinning and spinning? Because it's not in there. There we go. One screw tightened up. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they can all be... I got all mine. Just take it and put your... See, there's 4 more. There should be 4 more. Did you already take one screw? Oh, you did.
Yeah, I just need...
Oh. Oh, everybody, my neck is cracking. This is rough. Oh. I don't know. You know, it kind of feels like when I have a helmet on. With this weight on my head, it's kind of like crunchy. I felt the same thing with my helmet. My neck is crunchy. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I have no idea what's wrong with it.
How the hell did you tighten this with this?
No.
Forever. Oh, you can do. Oh,
there's 2 ends, and look, there's a ball end.
Oh,
so
I was gonna say
you can get a little bit of a.
Oh, so you can do ball?
Yeah. So you do the skinny side first to speed it in, right? And then when you really want to torque it down, then you come in with the other end and torque it just a little bit.
Sense. It just shows I do not go around working on screws.
Well, if you don't know how to use an Allen wrench, that's okay. I mean,
I
these
do.
screwdrivers are one thing, but an Allen wrench like this, yeah, it has two purposes, right? So you're good. You can't say you're stupid for never using a tool. I mean, you don't know until you know, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, it's all good. That's why we do this stuff. Yeah, so just make it so that it can slide around. Just loosen them all up just a little bit. Just to make sure you got the 4 screws, it's good that they all tighten up. See?
I did get that one.
No.
Well, yeah. Oh, no, I did not get that one.
You got...
Yeah, I know. I need to get that
How do we have... You should only need 4 screws. You have more than 2 screws in there?
No, I only have 2 right now.
Then where did this other one come from?
I don't know. Right there, I only had them.
How is that possible? Oh, that's why, because there's 4, 5, 6, 7, and you have 8, 9. So we should have another one laying around too as a spare. Yeah, so we're gonna have to decide let's see. Oh, motor mount should be positioned so that the top of the mount is 25 millimeters above the top bottom frame extrusion. Okay, so that makes sense. That's what I said. It looks like it's just a little bit up. So they're saying it's 1 inch up from the bottom. So we're gonna take our calipers here and we're gonna measure out 1 inch. Okay, 0. And we're gonna come out to 1 inch. We're gonna come back and say 0. And we're gonna lock it. And then we're going to set it here. So this is how we're going to do it. It said 1 inch. So here, come over to the other side. I see how I've got it at the bottom of the here and the top of here. And then it's going to touch the frame because it said it needed to be 1 inch. So we're centered on 1 inch, right? We're set at 1 inch. We're going to come down here. All right, now come tighten this up.
Here?
Yep. Okay, move on to the cross side, yeah. Okay. Alright. And then, I guess maybe I need to get a 4mm wrench too. I don't even know if they make them like this. I don't think so. Let me see that thing real quick. So let's just, so then you turn it around the long ways and you get, so you can get leverage on it, right?
Right, yeah, that's how I usually know it.
Right, you can, yeah, exactly, but you can, yeah, use them the other way. Temporarily. Did you eat your Wheaties this morning?
What?
These aren't tight. I said, did you eat your Wheaties this morning? These aren't barely even tight.
Well, I wasn't like going maximum.
Well, I hear you. At this point, I mean, if it's saying 1 inch from the top of the thing, we're done. I'm putting them there and we're leaving them there. All right. So then we're gonna do the same thing over here, right? So the back of here, and then right there. Tighten one down, and then you got the rest. And do it like you mean it. All right. You should be good. Analog calipers, everybody. You don't have to worry about your batteries dying. You know, but then this is a standard. I mean, you need a metric, but so I have two. I deal in standard mostly. So we should have a bag over there that has Phillips screws in it that we can use for the rest of these motors. Yeah. So,
in there.
huh?
In there.
What do you mean they have to be in there? If it keeps turning, it's not in there.
Oh, wait. Oh, I think I'm in there. It's tightening up now.
Yeah.
Before I felt like it just kept turning.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, now we're good.
Okay. That's loosening. There you go. That's it. That's good. That's good. That's good. You just want to make them nice and tight. You don't want to strip anything. Okay.
No, that one was super loose.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, then tighten it up. And oh yeah, and then we still got to get these, so we'll have to loosen that and move it to where they're supposed to be. All right, so find the bag. There should be a bag with some screws in it. It's the old screws. Yeah, it's a Ziploc bag. It's a zip. It's not that bag. An actual Ziploc, or one of those. It's right by your hand. Is there? This has a few of them in there. I think we're gonna need some more. Because they're like M3 by 25mm or something, which I don't have any more of. I used them all from my kit. Yeah, see, there's 4 of them in here.
Here. There might be in here.
There might be some more in here. Yeah, I think there are probably a few more in there. All right, so let's see. Now, we did get some washers, too. Is there a bag in there somewhere with some, yeah. Let's use some washers. We'll just pour a couple out here. Okay. Alright. And let's see what happens. Oh, they're already... I can't even pass a screw through them. Well, alright. So we're getting out the drill.
At least I think mine was okay. I was kind of already looking at it before, and I think it's decent.
I feel like... Well, you got to put a screw through it to know for sure. And this isn't going through. So we're going to start small and we'll go big. Right. Oh yeah. Okay. Set this down. I don't want to take the drill bit off yet. And then here. Now these seem awful long. Maybe we got some shorter ones. I don't know why the other ones were seemingly long. Let's see. Nope, they only. So we need some short M3 screws. What else we got in here?
Oh wait, that's yeah.
Like
also,
these.
guys.
Like these. These might be the correct ones. I guess the other ones were just a little too long or
Wait,
something.
you need as I say.
Well, they didn't have any on there, but I'm putting some on there.
It's probably a stupid question, but what's the purpose?
It increases the surface area around the head of the bolt and just gives it a little bit more buffer, especially if you use, a screw where it's a little too long. You can use a few washers to tighten it up.
Okay.
See, like this one's, it's still too long.
Really?
Yeah, so we need a couple washers. That's why we just need to get the right bolts. So I just need to measure what they are, and then we just need to maybe we can even go to Home Depot or something. I don't know. I hate to do that. It's actually better off of Amazon to order them off of Amazon. It feels like it's good. So it's these,
Yes.
the short guys, yeah. And then I put two washers on there. We'll see. You're gonna have to drill your side out for sure.
Okay.
You should probably, let's see. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna work. So we'll just get some. They might only need to be 10 millimeter screw, like M3 by 10 millimeter. But I just like those.
Yeah, I know, but you got those.